Hey guys, what's happening? Let's review a fragrance from House of Armani. And this is one fragrance. I'm really surprised and shocked to tell you that I think I'm perhaps the first one who's reviewing this hidden gem. I don't know how this one, no reviewers looked at it, tried it, or whatever. This is not a brand new release. It has some age to it now. And it's a flanker from one of the very popular men's fragrances. I have a little bottle here, miniature. It's called Armani Eau pour Homme. So oh ow ow Upurum, okay, water. So this is actually very close to Dior's Eau Sauvage, and perhaps one of the classics. It's a citrus vetiver sort of combo, very refreshing, manly, masculine fragrance. So the one I'm about to show you today, it's a flanker. As you can see, typically the same bottle design, it's darker, and this one's called Eau De Nuit Oud. So this one particular this one right here, it has reviews on Fragrantica, written reviews. I reviewed it. I did a written review, and I haven't seen that many people who got to try this. So far, all the designer ouds, more or less, I think I did review, except M7 or Oud Absolu, and perhaps couple more, but mostly I'll show you a few today. So let me tell you, I'm quite excited to talk about this one because I'm the first one talking about this. And let me show you my scent of the night. What was my scent of the night? What did I wear? I think, where is my scent of the night? Just kidding. My scent of the night is right there. My new one, Dolce & Gabbana, the one, Mysterious Night. Still testing it. This is like still on testing mode. I don't know. I'll do a full-on review after give it much more wearing in the winter. Thing is, and before I start the review, I would actually like to update something that I think I am nearing to finishing all the reviews that were pending, and I think couple more reviews coming up. This is my last full bottle review so far. Everything I bought. I actually want to do a next review on the Interlude Man, which I reviewed a long time ago, 1 year ago, versus Midnight Oud by Art Dal Saffron. Many of you wanted to see it, and as you can see, there's a different looking bottle than the one I reviewed when I did initial impression, right? These are two different bottles. This bottle is finished, and this is a new bottle. So many of you be asking, how did you finish the bottle so fast? I have a decant page in Bangladesh. If you are interested, you can collect the samples as well. And this is my new bottle. One more bottle's on the way. So yeah, you'll see a comparison video. You'll get much better idea. And then I have a few more samples that I am about to review, and few vintage bottles that in upcoming days. So let's get into the review. So first of all, as I told you, this is a flanker, and the box looks really nice. So I think the Eau De Nuit, it's another darker fragrance, darker take on the Armani Eau pour Homme, which one I do not have, and that one has some reviews from Greggy Boy and few other reviewers. So this is basically actually a woody, darker, spicier take on the original Eau De Nuit. So that one also you can check it out. That one is pretty good, solid fragrance as well. So this one has a black and gold combo, just like many other woods. You have seen John Varvatos wood, Versace with Noir, so on and so forth. And this EDP concentration 100 ml. Side like this, it has beautiful golden that follows all around the box. Some more information here, and this is made in France. Up there you'll find the Giorgio Armani logo. I believe it's Giorgio Armani, yeah. And there's some more information like that. So here goes the bottle. Many people find it to be nothing special, but I really like this. This one is kind of like old school classic, sort of a vintage sort of a feel, like the Aramis, Armani back in the days. This one is black and gold as well in the bottle. This is plastic base. It's Aramis, Eau De Nuit Oud, the name. Bottom is it's like a nice sort of a, if you know the, what you call Acqua di Gio Profumo, they have a nice silver plate. This one has a golden plate, and it got nice weight to it. And then you'll find the batch code here, and the cap is not fit. Nice little cap. It does click onto place. It's plastic cap, got some weight to it. Nice little cap. And the sprayer is here. So this fragrance is like wood-based fragrance, a little bit pricier than the regular fragrances. It will cost you about around $75. I believe you can find a deal, you can try. So let's spray this and talk about it, right? So let's spray this on paper. Huge sprayer, big mist, beautiful sprayer on this, amazing sprayer. And it also has detailing on the sprayer, very nice touches. I don't know if it comes in a smaller size, should be a 50 ml as well. and let that settle down. And let me tell you, this fragrance actually is built for winter nights, okay? Cold weather, nighttime. This one is little mature to my nose, and the longevity and projection, I think longevity is really solid. It does last a long time on me, on my clothing, especially if I spray on this area, neck. I would go perhaps 2, okay, 4, 1 on the chest, 5 should be sufficient. If you really want to change up a little bit, 1 on the chest, 2 on each arm, that would be good for the whole night. This fragrance has classification, I don't know, it for me it's a spicy, little bit woody, little bit, how to say, oriental sort of feel. And the notes that I got, prominent notes from this are, I think opening got some fresh bergamot, something citrusy, and then supposed to be a cardamom, very sexy note, and it's supposed to get saffron, a little bit rose oud, and I believe to my nose I got some cinnamon, right? So those are the basic notes that you're supposed to get. So it's a spicy sort of a sexy night out fragrance, right? So let's smell this. What I get from it, when I sniff it, the opening is just very, very sexy. I really get a masculine opening that you also get from La Nuit Oud. You get from, let's show you one by one. If you like La Nuit Oud, if you see the darkness, it's kind of the same theme. If you did like Tom Ford Noir de Noir, by no means they are the same, but as you can see from bottle coloring, they are kind of same genre. Then if you did like Gucci Intense Oud, Golden and Black, and then if you like the cinnamony kick, the spicy kick in Fan de Fendi Assoluto, the juice color is very rich on that. And then Hugo Boss bottled, this has some apple, cinnamon, like apple pie spices, you know. And then the very popular, I love this one, Versace Oud Noir. So these fragrances, if you did enjoy, and also John Varvatos Oud, Oud, Creed's Royal Oud, if you like those fragrances, this fragrance right here, it's in that family. But what's special about this fragrance is very regal, and it has this up close feeling. When you sniff it, the DNA is different. You can get the original Eau De Nuit DNA at the back. At the same time, that cardamom opening is just ever so sexy. I really like that. It's very masculine. It makes a statement. When it opens up, it's very sexy. It's a blast, but it will like become kind of subtle, and it won't be so aggressive, oody. If you're scared of oud, this one has very little oud in it, if there is any. Mostly what I get is the saffron playing with the cinnamon, cardamom, and then little bit woody elements to it. Little bit rose, mature rose, but very dark rose, right? But it's not, none of the notes dominates the whole fragrance journey, right? So even if you get cardamom, it's nice, it's beautiful, it's mouth watering, but it's not going to overpower you, or the cinnamon is not going to overpower you, saffron is not going to burn you, right? And the rose is not going to be like kind of like a feminine or rose oud combo. No, this is different. So this is more of a spicy fragrance. If you did also like spice bomb, imagine spice bomb mixed with La Nuit Oud, mixed with Eau De Nuit, mixed with Tom Ford Noir Extreme, Fan de Fendi, all those fragrances, they have this common DNA. Like if you mix them, you can smell this and you know like this is a spicy little sexy fragrance. So I would recommend this to a little bit up class like scenario. If you're wearing a suit, maybe you're wearing like a rose somewhere here, and you're a little bit romantic, you're up for dancing, late night parties and stuff, you can attend. This is kind of sexy fragrance but it's not super flirty to say it's a teenager sort of flirty. If you flirt with this fragrance, you're gonna be super uber high class. You'll be like articulate, you would be like Will Smith, you know, like that film Hitch, right? He is super cool guy. I would imagine Will Smith wearing this at nighttime in club, and he's super smooth in the, you know, with the ladies, and he has class. So smartness, class, and sense of humor as well, I guess. So all these things I get from this fragrance. I imagine a very sophisticated man to be wearing this, even lawyers, you know, I think that would suit them properly. So this fragrance definitely has character. It's not for everybody. I mean, if you are gonna say like, Joy, I want a oud like Shura, this is not a loud fragrance like that. I mean, projection from this is kind of like 7 out of 10. It doesn't jump out of your skin. But imagine you have this nice sillage, you're wearing this fragrance somewhere at the side, and you pass someone by, a little bit breezy, the air hits them, they're definitely gonna sniff your fragrance. So that's what I really love about this. It's very formal, it's very handsome. It's not trying to be a clubbing king, it's not a clubbing fragrance. Maybe you should go with Spice Bomb if you like spicy fragrances. Bulgari Man in Black. So those fragrances, a little bit, each element from those fragrances, little bit of it is in this. So I really like this. It's a very familiar DNA for me, and it's really sexy. It's really playful. Nighttime, if it's really cold, like it's gonna be like foggy night out there, early fall days and nights. It's be really really nice. It will be really mysterious as well. So overall, this fragrance really really, I mean, I have been eyeing this for some time right now. I'm really glad I got this. And you'll be sort of like unique. Not many people are wearing this fragrance, and people actually are not really familiar with this DNA. So that's why it might shine, right? So give it a try. Armani Eau De Nuit. This is sort of like an initial impression because I'm not owning this for some time, like long time. Maybe perhaps after the winter, I'll give you an update after wearing this like thoroughly, right? But I can tell you this fragrance is all about the quality. If you see it somewhere, give it a sniff. I'm not telling you to go and buy this, go out there and buy it. No, I'm just gonna tell you, if you see this at any counter, you will have like this kind of bottle. There's a green bottle, amber looking bottle, the black bottle with a silver plate, and there are at least 4 to 5 bottles that looks like this. Try the Oud version, okay? Even though this is named Oud, it's not Oud dominant, right? So overall, this fragrance is class, pure class for me, right? I'm not gonna give it like out of 10 mark today. When I review it fully, I will. But this is very impressive shit right here. I love this fragrance. It suits my age. I think more of 30 plus people can actually enjoy this. The sophistication about, if you did enjoy Tom Ford Wood, check this out. This is that level, right? So that's all I have for you today. Hopefully you enjoy the review and you go and check it out, right? I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Ta-ta. Take care.